Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Mafia Definitive Edition. Let's play with me. We are picking up from the end of the last mission, or last chapter, where we've been welcomed into Salieri's family.
I moved crates and delivered messages. The guys busted balls and told stories from the old country. Mostly we just waited. I got to thinking, maybe life in Salieri's crew wasn't gonna get me clipped.
Come on, I got
what did I know?
Finish it all.
You, Tommy?
Come on, there's steel gas in
Yeah.
your tank. Get him back.
Boss is waiting for you.
Thanks.
Boss is waiting for me, okay? Let's go see the boss then. Let's go see what the Don has to offer me today. Ragadocious. Billy Bobadocious.
Sorry I'm late.
Take a seat. And it's collection day, boys. So Tommy, you'll drive. Paulie and Sam can handle the rest. It'll be routine.
Just a handful of stops today.
Bill at the motel was a little short last month. So make sure he pays us the interest he owes.
No problem, boss. Don't lay hands on anyone unless there's no other choice. Our clients need to understand that we provide a valuable service. They need to look at you and see Santa Michael. They need to believe you'll protect them.
So let Morella stoop to breaking legs. We're better than that. But the bill's still due, and everyone pays up.
We can handle it.
The bill's still
Go
due?
see Ralphie about a car.
Okay, boss.
Okay, boss. Notice I haven't quite made it up to wearing an actual...
Vinny said to say he's got something for you, Tom. Head to him first. Probably just wants to tell you some bullshit story about some guy he whacked 20 years ago.
Or maybe what he wants to do, give me a weapon of some sort. Don't think I've got one yet. Having a look for collectibles, you never know. If there's any magazines or other objects of importance. Seem to be doing a good job of knocking stuff on the floor. Right, we'll go and visit the man then, who gives us all our weapons. And
you guys need to be careful today, okay? I spoke to Biff. He said Morello's still bent since he lost the cars.
What's losing some motors to him? He's got at least 5 garages this side of town.
Hey, just the guy.
hey, Vinny.
I saw this, and I thought of you.
Ooh, it's a gun. It's a bang.
You ever carried a rat?
Shot him at the fair a couple of times.
Right. That don't count. Pointed at the target over there. Good posture, real mean. Now, click. Bang. Brain all up the walls. Okay? Now show me a reload. I open the chamber and away you go. All right. Last thing. Needs to be hidden. Stick it in your belt. Good to go. And when shooting starts, get behind something. And don't shit yourself.
Thanks, Vincenzo. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
because that was one of the things
Frank and the boss, Vincenzo. To you.
in the original,
Vinny.
in the original, the actual original Mafia game, the one that came out like 20 years ago. If you actually had a weapon and it wasn't
All the
concealed,
family working together.
you know, people saw you carrying a weapon, the police would arrest you. No questions asked. So you had to make sure your weapon was concealed, and you actually had to like drop weapons. If you couldn't conceal a weapon, like if you was walking around with like a baseball bat or a shotgun, something that you couldn't conceal, you would just you'd have to drop it to avoid being like arrested by the police. And I'm not sure if that's been removed, because I know it wasn't a thing in Mafia 2. Wall Street Crash. Dr. Ralphie, who obviously, as we learned in the episode, is a special kind of idiot.
You know how to get into one of these, Tommy?
Or as I said, he should be more politically known as now mentally depreciated.
Fix the window back up.
That's what you should call somebody like Ralphie today, mentally depreciated.
Learn.
So he's going to teach me how to break into cars.
You're a regular magician, Ralphie.
Do you do things slightly? It seems like certain parts of this game are slightly out of
Come on, Tommy.
slightly out of sequence. We're going to pick up some stuff first of all.
Please, Tom.
Is that your mother? Me and Mom. Oh, Ralphie's got a mom. Wonder if we can use her for blackmail later.
The boss told me to show you this. A pick, a lock.
Hey, Ralphie, you don't tell me what to do.
Okay, it's caught. You got it.
So yeah, there's still lock. So there is lock picking for vehicles in Mafia Definitive Edition.
First, we got Al. He runs a bakery on Longman Street. You know it?
There was no,
Al's late again?
but they changed it.
So. That's too
A lot
bad.
of people were upset that they removed lock picking from Mafia 2. You didn't have to lock pick cars to gain access to them. You didn't have to like break into a car before you could drive it and learn how to hotwire it and stuff. You just kind of got in it and drove off. But then again, no, that's not right, is it? Because there was a lockpick mechanic. There was actually a lockpicking minigame in Mafia 2. Bit like in the what do you call it? Elder Scrolls Oblivion. You had to move the little barrels up with the lockpicky thing to break into a car. You had to set the pins. So yeah, Mafia 2 had lockpicking. It was Mafia 1. Yeah, you just held the button in this game. That's right. In the original Mafia, you just held the button and eventually you kind of broke into the car. There was no actual, like, lock-picking involved. And then they completely removed all elements of lock-picking from Mafia 3.
Okay,
In Mafia 3, the character just basically smashes the car window and gets in.
Watch what we do today, Tom. When it goes smooth, it's a breeze. When they put up a fight, sometimes you gotta think on your feet.
Sure.
Just follow my lead.
Because I know it was quite difficult to, in the heat of the moment, trying to pick a lock on a car so you could steal it was quite interesting in Mafia 2. Also, I don't recall having to enter the bakery, enter these places when we was doing the collections in the original game.
She's turning into a pain in the ass, just like her grandma.
That's good to hear, Al.
Dear Mr. Bertorelli, this letter is notification that you are in default of your obligation to make payments on your agreed loan. This amount has been overdue since July the 15th, 1930. You have ignored requests to pay this debt. Unless the full amount is received within 2 weeks, I'll have no choice but to instruct this bank to begin the foreclosure process on your home and business. Please act accordingly. Christopher Marcino, manager of the Grand Imperial Bank.
Real good. Now, you got any trouble around here? Any punks causing problems?
No, nothing like that.
Good.
Just the bank.
You
You
got
ain't
the
been
money.
paying your
I
money
got
to the
it
bank.
waiting in the back room.
Tommy will get it. You stay here where we can see you.
It's been real slow this month, Sam. I was worried I wouldn't have enough.
Al, I know you'd never hold out on us, but it's good you worry.
Hey, look.
I mean, how can we
Collectibles.
protect you and little Julia?
Cigarette cards, 2 of 22. Sam Trappini.
Where's the money?
Terrone, feccia! Voi ci succhiate il sangue!
It's on the table, brown envelope.
Via di qui! Lasciateci in pace!
You speak English, bitch, unless you want me to break your face. Can I punch you? Can I not punch you?
I got it.
We'll see you next month, Al. Let us know if you need anything. Anything at all.
Sure will, Sam. Sure will.
He's not going to be open next
Give
month.
our best to your mom, huh?
Sounds like he's going out of business. But yeah, in the original game, you just sat in the car, and it was Sam and Paulie who went into all the businesses and collected all the
Okay, next up we got old Eugene's place, China store up on Tallow.
and
He's not
collected
dead
all,
yet?
all the
Almost.
pennies.
Heard his nephew's taking over.
Guy who used to run this next place, Tom, his name's not Eugene. Guy's a Chinaman. But it sounds like Eugene. Well, that's what we called him.
Polly slammed his head into the counter back in, what, 27, I think?
Yeah, it was hilarious. After that, no problems at all.
If you look, you can still see the blood. Poor old bastard couldn't scrub it out. We keep some of these guys on our books to remind the Chinatown gangs they're in our city, not theirs. But we don't know Eugene's nephews.
That's the weird thing. Yeah, Chinatown is still Chinatown. It's interesting. But one of the things I did notice, they've renamed this part of the city. In the original game, it was called Hoboken. And it's not anymore. It's Holbrook. I don't know why they've renamed it. Unless I'm missing something, and that Hoboken is somehow politically incorrect, but I don't know, because there's a lot of this game that is no longer politically correct. So why would they rename it? But yeah, it definitely feels nice to play this game. Following on from the first video, the driving seems a lot nicer. The car control and handling. The fact that you can play the game completely with controller now is fantastic. Again, from what little bit of the original game I tried to play a couple of months back, it was a nightmare that you controlled your character on foot using the mouse and keyboard, and then when you got into a car you had to use a controller, so you was constantly switching backwards and forwards between control devices, and it just works so much better now that it can all be played on controller.
This is it.
And like I say, the driving seems to be a lot better, and I like the fact they always put down these little marking spots.
I'll cover this one, Sam.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
I see what you mean.
Paulie's going in on his own this time.
He's doing the store on his own?
Yeah, when Polly's built up a little steam, he needs to let it out on his own. Just gotta let him get on with it. It's his way. You can hear it in his voice. Gotta let him lone wolf from time to time. Keeps him happy.
He's smashing stuff.
Yeah, Eugene's nephew ain't having much fun right now. When he's going, Polly don't stop. Once we were putting a squeeze on this tailor over in Holbrook. The guy ended up in a wheelchair.
He's still smashing. Here he comes.
Here he comes.
He's a fast worker.
Drive before the cops show, Tom. Next stop's Bill at the motel. Eugene's
Drive
nephew's guy's money is ours
before
next
the
week
shop
with
cop
some
show.
extra besides.
Okay.
You doing okay?
He's okay.
How's the shop counter?
Yeah, that's seen some more blood.
How much blood?
And nothing he can't scrub out. Once he's back on his feet.
That's probably why we have to
Wanna come
drive
out with
before the
us again,
cops are
Tom?
on.
Get to hear even more about Chinese nephew guys scrubbing their own blood out of shop counters.
Yeah, seems like it's not too hard.
Not hard. Kinda not hard.
I don't know. Comes natural to you guys. Don't see why it can't come natural to me.
so anyone could do this. Me and Polly, we've been working these streets for years. You come in and you think you know it all.
I'm not saying that, Sam.
You've been a day on the job, pal. You haven't seen what we do. You haven't seen how we do it. Sam, I think you oughta... No, Polly. This punk thinks he can walk in here like a big shot. I put greasers like him in the ground. I think you gotta say you're sorry, Tom.
Sorry, huh? Well, I'd say sorry if I couldn't see the bullshit smile you're trying to hide.
You got him, though, Sam! You got him! I could smell the crap in your pants from here.
Nah, you didn't get me.
When little Tony first came out with us, I had him on his knees before he knew I was yanking his chain. Yeah, you did better than him anyways. Jesus, I hate it out of the city. You hate it most places. Yeah, but out here, it's worse.
How come there's a place so far out of town on our books?
Out of town's the safest place for deals. Safest place for card games. The safest place for most of the things we do. We're expecting a big bag of money today.
You ain't gonna
The
get
guy
it.
owes. If it ain't big, boss will be pissed. Yeah, this place is a real earner. Oftentimes the places that get you the most dough are the ones most people don't look at twice. Just recently the motel's had a new lease of life. Last stop before Lost Heaven for rum coming up from Cuba.
They drive it this far?
Sure they do. And that's how we can sell it so expensive. Bill's Motel has gotten to be the place where crates get exchanged. Salieri protects it, but he lets the other families use it too.
Even Morello?
To keep the peace?
Morello.
Sure. Plus it's far enough away that no one cares. So long as everyone's making money, no one's gonna rock the boat.
Every time I hear the name Morello, I just think of the chick from Orange is the New Black.
Anyone else starting to miss the side of streets and sidewalks?
You not one for the great outdoors, Polly?
He's not one for anything. Indoors, outdoors, in the city, out of the city. I hate it out here. Like when we sit in the field doing some booze handover or something. It's always knee-deep in shit, and most times it's dark and cold as hell. That's why it's good we got you now, Tom. You can do all the jobs that Polly hates.
Happy to oblige.
If I remember rightly, the only thing we're going to get out of this mission is not a bag of money. It's going to be Paulie getting shot again.
Okay, there it is. Finally.
Me having to chase some dude down in a car. Because we're going to get flipping into a gunfight here.
Wait for us here, Tom. We'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
There's a lot more cars parked out here this time, but I think it'll be that yellow one that the guy comes out and takes. Again, there was a bit of an exploit in the first game where if you pop the tyres before you go into the building, like...
Tom, I took one.
Jesus Christ, Polly! Tell Salieri from here on out this place is ours. Capiche?
Capiche?
Don't come back, or you'll end up in worse shape than your friends.
You end up in worse than your friends.
They're trying to beat information out of him.
I gotta get you to a doctor.
I can wait. Get Sam out of there.
Okay, just hang on.
Right, I've got to get Sam out of there now. If I remember right, the guy will try and steal a car. That's got him spooked. Now, there used to be a dog.
Come out and fight, making you pay. Right there.
Oh.
All I want is a goddamn name.
This your first time with a heater? One of them.
Ow, I got clubbed from behind. I got clubbered from behind. Got clubber-langed. Right, so we can sneak in this time.
Who wrecked the motors? Give me a name.
I'd kill for some action.
Next time I'll tell him. I'll tell him I had enough of this bullshit.
Is him taken care of? Tell you what, the layout up here is all different. Shotgun. I don't remember if there's still a guy somewhere. There used to be a guy in like a toilet having a poo. Kind of have to deal with. Front here.
Plenty of other broads. The boss said to keep alert.
Go that way? I'm gonna go down that way.
Kill him! I'm making you pay!
Went upstairs? Another body? Thought it was a collectible outside. Go and fetch it. That's out the other way. Gangsters Monthly. Bullets somewhere. Bullets. A baseball bat?
Where is he? I see him! Put a man down!
I got him.
Moving to cover! Why didn't we just rub them all out?
Roberto Gilotti for City Council.
Get in cover!
Used to be like a boss fight in this place. Don't exist now. Used to be like this real big guy. Built like a freaking brick shed. Who would
Sam, they really went to work on you, buddy.
Yeah, they're still gonna go to work on you.
Christ. Come on.
I bet the big guy's gonna
right?
shot now.
You're tough as nails. Oh, shit. He's got the money, Tom. Oh, catch the bastard.
No, okay, no big boss man fight.
Where is Sam?
He's okay. Inside.
Then go get the money! Got you now!
Oh, that's not good. Do not swap weapons. I someone should blast the car with a shotgun. Oh crap, we're going through the cemetery. How am I supposed to stop this guy? Still reloading. Oh, I overshoot. I overshoot when I ram him. My car's seen better days.
That was when I saw the cost. What it meant to be on the inside. Huh. I should have took off there and then. But I couldn't go back to being a nobody.
Search the car out. Chapter complete. Ordinary routine. Okay. Intermezzo.
So that's how a regular palooka goes from cabbie to mob enforcer overnight, is it? Just dumb luck?
Didn't feel that way at the time. Me parking on that particular street, taking a break just when Paulie and Sam are coming around the corner, what are the odds? I felt like, I don't know, like someone was watching out for us.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, pal, but it's a lucky break all the same. I mean, one day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat, and the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money and lording it over the rest of us.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Back then, Salieri didn't have the run of the city. For every buck Salieri made, Don Morello would turn 10. He paid off cops, politicians, judges, and anyone he couldn't buy, he scared into looking the other way.
He did seem to have the city jumping in its own shadow, I'll give you that.
You hear anything about Joey Crackers?
Yeah, got his name in the Morello file, sure. Boxer, right?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Joey Crackers.
way I hear it, Joey was just driving to the gym one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
God damn it! Moron! You drive with your goddamn eyes closed? Look at this. Jesus, Mary, Joseph,
Oh, Morello.
Morello, I didn't know it was you.
You know anybody else driving a rare import in this part of town, Joey?
No. Well, then, I'm sorry, I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, no, sir. I ain't never been in no accident.
Well, repairs are gonna be expensive.
He's gonna beat him up with a tire.
You're not gonna need that, sir. The tires are just fine. His grill's a little bent up is all. I mean, I got a cousin that
That dude's gonna need that dude's not gonna feel great in the morning.
Someone spun you a tail, pal. You got an informant right there says Morello made a mint every time crackers went to the mat.
That's true, too. And still, Morello left that poor sap dead in the street. Head all caved in.
That don't square.
Maybe the Don knew Joey's career was on the downhill. Or maybe he was trying to scare some other guy into paying up. Who knows? Don Salieri chalked it up to Morello not being able to think straight when he was mad.
You, have any more run-ins with Morello's crew back then?
Not at first. For a couple of years after I joined up, things were quiet. We got into a few dust-ups with guys trying to muscle in, but elsewise it was just the usual routine. We're running booze, offering protection, me and the boys doing rounds to collect, small time. But I ain't gonna lie. Most days, we was also having a bit of fun.
A bit of fun? Okay.
Tommy, thanks for getting down here so quickly.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. What do you need?
You know, there's a race coming up.
Oh, yeah. Paulie and Sam have some money on the local.
Mikey Dunn.
That's the guy.
He's a good kid, but a bit of a scrapper. Not too smart with his money. A few years ago, Mikey comes to me asking for a loan. He wants to get new tires so he can keep racing junkers out at the quarry. I like fast cars. I figured it'll be a bit of a hobby. Turns out, Mikey's a great investment. The kid can't lose a race if he walks the track. He graduates from the junkers to gal jobs, and I start placing a few bets on him here and there. Next thing I know, I've made all my money back and more.
Hey, Sam says he's the guy to beat.
He was. We ran all the competition out of town. But now Ralph says there's a hotshot European entering the race, and he's got a car faster than our boys by a country mile.
How much do we stand to lose?
A truckload. But not just our outfit. A lot of guys from the neighborhood come to me for financial advice. They've all put money down on this kid. It'll be like Black Thursday around here if he loses. Well, for everyone except Morello.
Oh, you think he's from the European?
Oh, I'm certain of it.
You want something to happen to the driver?
Can't find him. Morello's got him holed up somewhere safe. Besides, if he drops out or disappears now, none of our wagers will stand. Everyone will cry foul, say the race is fixed.
What about his car?
That's the ticket, Tommy. Ralph knows a guard at the track. You go down there tonight, you boost the European's car, bring it to one of our mechanics, and make a few adjustments, you bring the car back.
Should be no problem, boss.
Should be no problem, boss.
Can I get a drink here? As soon as you're ready.
Sure thing.
Steal the guy's car.
Not letting you out for the race?
You kidding? Feels like we're packing this place up and moving it to the stand.
Collectibles? Any lootables?
So that's a 5, a 6. Hey, buonasera, Tommy. So that's a 5, a 6, along with what's already behind.
Hello there, Ralph.
Hey, Tommy. Big day coming up, right? You seen the race before?
Kind of hard to miss. Salieri isn't going to let Morello break his winning streak, huh?
No, sir. Gotta send him a message. So, tonight, we will borrow his guy's motor from the track. My friend Bobby is a guard. For a little dough, he'll show you where it is, then look someplace else while you turn the key.
I like Bobby already.
Sure. Then there's this other guy, Lucas Bertone. You take the car to him down under the Giuliano Bridge. He'll, tune it a little. Make the race tomorrow more interesting.
Then I take the car straight back and Bobby can stop looking someplace else.
But you gotta be quick. Bobby comes off shift at 1:30 and then the next guy, he's an ass.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, if you need somewhere to keep your motor safe where no one can take them, feel free to use the garage. Carlo finally got around to clearing it out.
Thanks. Good to know.
Oh, you know what that is, don't you? That's the Mafia 3 car right there. I'm going to take the frigate. This must be Mafia 2 car. Again, don't want to get any heat on me from the cops or anything for speeding at night, but no doubt once we've got the car from the racetrack, we're going to have to go a little bit faster than we want to go, because we're going to be timed at that point. And we're also not allowed to damage the car if it's going to be identical to the original Mafia game. You weren't allowed to scratch it or ding it or anything, you know. You have to be really respectful of it. In fact, from what I remember of like I say, what little of the original Mafia game I played, a lot of the missions had real difficult sort of waypoints and things. It was so frustrating to play.
You, Bobby.
Yep. We can take your car to the garage. Place is empty.
Checkpoints
Any friend of Ralphie's,
for hours before you'd finally
if you got the money, sure.
Get it right.
Tomorrow morning they start coming. Whole city. They smuggle in hooch. There's fighting. I hate it.
Ah, come on. Name a better place to pick up a dame than this place this weekend.
Don't get me started. Things I've seen.
Park on me special mark.
Okay.
They've kind of changed the layout of this area a bit. It's a bit more wide open. Original game. I remember this garage and this car being sort of over there somewhere.
It's a shame you gotta wreck it.
If they see this on the road, cops are going to ask questions.
When they catch up, sure. Try to keep it in one piece too, huh?
So, I gotta be back from Bertone by 1:30 before the next guy's shift.
Yeah, he's an ass.
I heard.
This thing is fast. Don't wreck the car. I think that's my health taking a pounding, not the car. I'll tell you what, I'm not looking forward to doing the race in this because this thing handles like garbage. Downforce it does not have. Oh yeah, we're racing. Driving. You've got 1 minute, 45 seconds to get to the garage. If I remember right, it's just the other side of this bridge. Brakes don't really want to work, honestly. Uh-oh.
You're here.
Tommy Angelo.
Lucas Bertoni.
Kind of smashed up his car a bit.
Ain't she a thing of beauty?
We don't have much time.
Hey, I'm a fast worker. Sit tight.
Kind of smashed it up and dinged it up real bad.
Hello, you. Okay, she's done.
Thanks, Lucas. I gotta get back before anyone catches on.
Go easy with her. She's gonna misbehave. Hey, tell Mr. Salieri I'm always available for this kind of work. I do stuff for a lot of people, but I always know where I stand with you guys. Hot cars, getaways, anything for the right price.
Let's just hope Salieri's guy wins tomorrow. For all our sakes.
Okay. Drive careful.
Right, we've got to get back now. We've got 3 minutes and 2 to do it. And the car is going to misbehave, he says. Guess that's the temperature thing. Yeah, you didn't have to do this in the original game. You could just floor it back to the place, but you wasn't allowed to damage the car. That was the big thing in that mission. You wasn't allowed to do any damage. Makes sense, of course, because if you damage the car, the minute the driver gets in it, turns up to race it, he's going to realise there's something wrong. I tell you what, the wheels look like they're going to fall off. There's something wrong with that front wheel. It's all wobbly. Whoa, slow down, son. Yeah, this car definitely ain't winning no races. Steady.
Oh, you're back. Thank Christ.
Good to go. Drives like a jalopy.
Drives
Okay, let's
like a
get outta here.
jalopy.
Big day tomorrow.
So Sam walks out of the bathroom, and I'm praying he's got a piece on him, because I'm not sure the bartender's gonna hand over what he owes. And his two sons, they're inching closer. I can hear them cracking their knuckles. They're both 7 feet tall, built like brick shithouses.
What were you carrying?
My dick. That's right. This crazy bastard, he waltzes out of the bathroom, just starts pissing all over the joint.
Really? What, he didn't call the cops?
Nah, sometimes you just gotta make them think you're crazy.
Tom, you got a moment?
Oh. Sure, Frank.
Got a bit of a situation.
Is the boss okay?
Oh yeah, it's nothing like that. Mikey Dunn, our driver. Some of Morello's guys roughed him up pretty good last night. Broke his arm, broke his jaw. Sent him to the hospital.
Jesus.
Yeah, tough luck for Mikey. Anyway, you're going to race for him.
What?
Wait, what? Frank, I
Tom,
don't know.
it's a half hour before the starting gun goes off, so this is not a discussion. The Don wants to win, but more importantly, he wants Morello to lose. And you are our best wheelman. Otherwise, I'd be talking to someone else.
Yeah.
I don't think he's just watched me driving across town.
Rafi has the car gassed
I
and
wouldn't
ready.
say I'm the best
Get to the
wheelman.
track right away.
Europe, we got the hotshot favorite, Martin Lichtenberg, taking some time out of the International Series to compete with us today. Got some news from the grid here. Lost Heaven local favorite Mikey Dunn is out. Replacing him is, Tommy Angelo. Well, I'm sure you'll all join me in wishing him good luck. They're lined up on the grid. They're ready to start. They're off. Lichtenberg's in trouble. There's something up with his car. Lichtenberg is out.
Son of shit!
Who's going to survive the Lost Heaven Circuit's famous first turn? They're bunching up, and I see some collisions. Some of these drivers being...
Jesus!
There's more than paintwork getting straight in there today.
Oh, shit! What?
Aggressive driving from Angelo.
Gotta be aggressive.
Oh my, that looks terrible. I hope they can walk away. Taylor, Anderson, Angelo, all still in the mix, with time still left to go. Lichtenberg's exit really has blown.
You asshole! Ah, crap!
Victory.
I didn't die.
Who needs Mikey Dunn? This guy is a fine replacement. Shit! With the back leaders, this race is Tommy Angelo takes the lead.
Come on.
Ah, crap! Really starting to stretch out ahead now. Angelo there, back in the lead position. Can he hold on?
Right.
Angelo is still out in front. Can he hold on? Anderson and Garcia are in second and third, waiting for a mistake from Angelo.
He's not going to make one.
Are these the final podium places, or is it someone else's time to shine? With Lichtenberg no longer a contender, the front three are jostling for position.
One more lap to go.
The leading drivers are on the final lap. Not long till it's all over, folks. It's a tight pack as they fight for first.
Gotta be sensible now. Can't afford any race ending crashes.
Tommy Angelo's in first, but will he stay there? What a race today, folks. The driving's been incredible.
Can't believe I'm winning.
Newcomer Tommy Angelo is still out in front.
He's
Who's
going to
going to
start
catch
to...
the leading driver, Tommy Angelo?
No one. Because I'm amazing. Best in the world at what I do. And that's first place. That was impressive.
Hey, Tommy! There's our winner.
Hey, Tom. Just want to thank you for stepping in like you did. I had 6 months rent riding on that race. I'd be homeless now if not for you.
I just did what the Don asked, Lucas.
Well, you gotta let me find a way to repay you. Stop by my garage when you get a chance. I might have a line on something that'll turn a buck for you.
Sure. Thanks.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Tom. You made us all a lot of money today. And Morello's gonna be picking up pennies off the sidewalk for weeks.
Hey, what about the European?
He's probably wearing cement boots by now, the poor bastard. Here. You earned every dollar of this. Take your girl out somewhere nice.
Thanks, boss.
I don't have a
You got a
girl
girl,
yet,
right?
do I?
I don't want you blowing all that on booze and whores.
Something, huh? Cheers.
Nah, but maybe I'll buy my mom a new coat.
Good boy. Go get yourself a drink.
Because I haven't done the mission yet where I get to
Congratulations,
escort
big hero.
her
I
home.
just got lucky's off.
Well, I had my money on the other guys, so drinks are on you.
Oh.
There. Now you're ready for the pictures.
Thanks.
And hey, when you're done celebrating, you might want to go find your buddy Paulie. He's so drunk, he's gonna get hit by a parked car.
Yeah, okay. I'll get him home safe.
Yeah, because I haven't done the mission yet where the boss man fella, the guy at the bar at the restaurant, has me, basically take the chick home, take his daughter home.
My hero.
You're a natural wheelman, Tom.
You seen Polly anywhere, Vin?
He said he was gonna go eat to soak up the booze. But I never seen cannolis come that big.
That's all for another year, folks. Track will be open until 6. Please leave when requested.
Holly and the rest of your pals have drunk through half my bar already. You found him yet?
No, not yet. I'm gonna talk to everybody till we do. Hey, Ralphie.
You made that look easy to Tommy. When they started racing here 20 years ago, most guys didn't even make the finish.
Ah, magic's in the motor, Ralph. I just showed him where to go. Hey, you seen Polly?
No. He said he was hungry or something.
Okay. You enjoy yourself.
You enjoy yourself, Ralphie.
Thanks.
That win just put my daughter through another year at school, Tom.
Hey, anything for the Colettis.
Well, enjoy the moment. But the deal with Polly before he embarrasses himself and the family. I will not let the boss's day end sourly.
You don't have to worry, Frank. I'll find him.
I'm gonna find him.
I've been asked by the LHPD to remind all racegoers that the sale and consumption of alcohol is strictly prohibited. An arrest will be made. Thank you.
This your first time at the track?
Last year I heard the motors from my apartment, but that's as close as I've gotten before.
They'll start to try to clear us out before dark, but
Crime detectives.
How'd you drive after the tune-up?
Tried to go sidelong at the 5 brick walls, but we made it. You seen Polly any place?
Came by 5 minutes ago, maybe. Looked like it had a smell from the barrel.
Sounds about right. Thanks, Lucas.
Where's Paulie? Paulie. You go get me into some trouble, Paulie.
Great race, champ.
Hey, last time I saw you drive like that, Tom, I had a gun to your head.
You saying there wasn't one today?
When our side of town is drowning in dough, that means you're safe. Hey, you seen Polly? Guy's soused. Came through walking sideways.
Yeah, I heard.
Let's see if we can find him.
I'd ask again that people please leave when requested and refrain from imbibing illicit substances. Let's not make it like last year, folks.
Oh, thank Christ you're here. If your friend keeps this up, the other guy's gonna send the cops over.
Yeah, I think Polly's big day at the track's over.
Paulie. You know you're not allowed to be boozing.
Cow says moo and the chicken says quack. What does the bird say?
I don't know, but the security guy back there says you gotta go home.
Guy's an asshole. You should show some respect.
Well, that's true, but I'm saying you gotta go home too, before you resurface the pit lane.
Well, okay then. I guess.
Let's go, champ.
Come on, Paulie.
You did real good today, Tommy, with the driving. I was right. I was right when I found you. You know what I said?
What did you say, Polly?
I said, this guy can drive, Don Salieri. This is a guy who can drive.
And here we are.
Here we are.
You're not
Right
driving
here.
my lovely, nice red
That's
car.
where we are. You put me to shame, Tom. Look at you. Now you're even some kind of race car driver.
We all got our...
You're doing real good since you joined the family, but you know you got it easy, right? Me and Sam, we keep the real stuff from you.
That right, huh?
You don't know what it's like. You get the call to see the Don and your mind's racing. Done some bad shit, Tom.
We're all in this together. I do what the Don asks when he asks it.
Loose lips,
Just
Paulie.
like you.
Loose lips.
You're like me, you can't just shut it down. Blank it out like Sam does.
Lips
Go
and
home
cheeks.
to... wherever the hell he goes home to.
Polly,
You should stop
you're
talking.
drunk. You're gonna have to clam up for your own sakes.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Tom, I want to get with the lady.
I'm not helping you with that today.
Take me to the ladies! Take me to the Blue Tropics.
I don't know. I ought to take you home.
The bridge. Take the bridge over to the island. Take me to the ladies. Take me to those sweet patooties.
I don't know. Taking you home seems more classy.
All right, now we're talking. Oh boy. You should see these dames, Tom. Woo-hoo-hoo.
I'll leave it to you to swim with the barracudas, Polly. You're gonna have to tell me where the hell I'm driving.
You don't know?
I don't know.
There's a blue sign.
Gonna need more than that.
There's a blue sign and it says Blue Tropics and it's right near the docks. Home? Brought me home.
Yes, I brought you home, Paulie.
Maybe that's, yeah, a good idea. Yeah, well, okay, I'm gonna...
Sweet dreams, tough guy.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I don't feel so good.
Please don't puke in the car, Paulie. And that's the end of another chapter. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the Let's Play so far. Please make sure to click your likes, leave your comments, share the video everywhere with everyone you see fit. And I'll be back with part 3 very soon. Goodbye for now, folks.